This is Jeremy Renner did Hawkeye season 1.
69.
And there was actually, of the Disney Plus series, I didn't watch it. I watched the first episode. I think the only Disney Plus Marvel series I finished was She-Hulk, because I hate myself and want to torture myself. But Jeremy Renner, the reaction to Hawkeye season 2 wasn't as negative as a lot of other Disney Plus series. He was recently interviewed. This is from Screen Rant. And the source was TikTok. It's Jeremy Renner on season 2 of Hawkeye, why we're not getting it. And the answer may surprise you. Jeremy Renner recently on the Joe Rogan podcast went through his entire recovery process. He wrote a book about it. It is a great interview. Go watch that. I know you're looking at the Black Void right now, which kind of is like the state of mind Jeremy Renner was in probably much of the time he was in his recovery. It's a great episode of Rogan. Jeremy Renner is brutally honest about what he went through, how he was physically changed, how so many bones broken in his body, how he went through the therapy, went from not being able to walk to being able to walk. It's an amazing podcast about resilience and physical therapy and recovery and pain and how to power through. And I really love that. But this is a new information that surfaced, so let's take a look.
They asked me to do a season 2, and they offered me half the money. I'm like, wow, it's going to take me twice the amount of work for half the amount of money. And so 8 months of my time, essentially, and to do it for half the amount. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why? Did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? Maybe is that what? That's why you want to pay me half of what I made on the first season? And this is not Marvel, mind you. This is like this Disney, not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants. I told them to go fly a kite. I mean, just at the insult offer. And we didn't see eye to eye on that. And sadly, and I still love the character. I still love to do it. But I had to defend myself. I didn't ask for any more money, mind you, right? It just paid me what I paid the first season. So it's a little disheartening that didn't happen, but that's fine. I'm happy to let that go because my body's probably thanking me, time and time again that I'm not doing it right now. But we'll see.
So there you go. I really admire him. I think Jeremy Renner, I've met him before. He's very based. I think he's just common sense guy. He doesn't get super political. His appearance on Rogan, he actually goes into just all the physical aspects. He built a therapy center in his house where he lives. He lives remotely and is like, well, I'm going to open it up to other people who want to come and do physical therapy, because when you do that with others, it helps your healing process. So I really recommend that Joe Rogan podcast, just for anyone struggling with any physical therapy issues or getting in shape or whatever. It's very inspiring. So any thoughts on that, Alan? I don't know that I was looking. I didn't finish watching Hawkeye season 1. I would probably have not watched season 2. So I don't think the Marvel Disney Plus shows have made the Marvel characters and the brand worse. And watching those shows makes me sad. So I wouldn't have seen it anyways.
Yeah. I think Hawkeye was early on enough to where I think Disney Plus was spending too much money on these series. And maybe I don't know what he was paid, but maybe what he was paid was overinflated. And maybe now that they're taking more realistic look at budgets, the real number was probably half of what he got paid in that first one. And just shows you kind of the mess that Disney's in. I mean, look, before the pandemic, Hollywood was just spending way too much money on things, on projects. And, and they're paying for it right now. The only thing about Hawkeye, the series, I kind of wish it was based on the Matt Fraction, David Aja series, because I really liked it. It was just basically Hawkeye being a landlord of an apartment building that he owns and having to deal with the Russian mob. That was a great series, and they just had to make it Marvel.